How's it going, chat? It's me. I'm back in PNG form. How's it going, everybody? Give me if I'm a little drained. I'm a little eepy right now, but I'm gonna try my best to fucking stream because I love Sherlock Holmes. How's it going, everybody? How are y'all doing? How you feeling? Are we here for some Sherlock Bones? Sherlock Bones? Ooh, horror game. Honestly, I've been really digging this series so far. Or yeah, I guess I could say series. This game is really cool, so I just like motherfucking playing it. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming super long tonight, chat. I'm already kind of like yawny and sleepy. I'm gonna try and at least finish this case. So let me see. How long do I have left with this motherfucker? Okay, so I'm about here. So I'm like almost halfway through. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this case tonight. The Muse from Abroad. If you'll remember, our good friend. Let's see, what's his name? Oh, I'm not. Not only am I not clicked in, my controller isn't on. There we go. Yeah, so we were invited to Werner Vogel's, I think that's his name, to his art gallery, because apparently someone vandalized the place. We found out that the vandalizing was just a cover-up for a theft, and we were given a name, Mercutio, I think that's how, no. Mercurio? Mercurio? I don't remember. So we went over to his place and we found him dead. We found him straight up dead. So now the case is on. So yes. Again, I'm very fucking eepy right now. I don't know why. I will definitely say this, chat. I did move my game up to my TV, and I have chat and everything on my main monitor. And gotta say, it is really nice to like do this. Like, I've been doing this when I record for Butt Spectrum Club because I don't have a VTuber to for that one. So now that I got a VTuber for this, or not a VTuber, PNG for these streams, because the fucking game can't because keep in mind, I'm running this game on PC, and I said that like I was gonna, like, there's more to the sentence, but it's like, no, I'm just running this on PC. I guess I was going to be like, and I'm streaming it, and I also have a face tracker with a VTuber model that's also being streamed, and I'm also screen sharing it on Discord. So, of course, my computer's going to shit out a little bit, and something has to give. And I was like, you know what? The VTuber model will give, because we have the PNG tuber. It's fine. We're chilling. And you know what? How about we start chilling in-game? So hopefully everything is set up correctly. If it isn't, then I will cry. I will just straight up cry. I just realized I have no idea where I'm going to put chat, because I prefer to have the walkthrough open. But maybe I can Maybe I can pull y'all motherfuckers up on something. Just give me a quick second here, folks. Let me do that. Let's see if I could do that. Let us see if I can do that. And if I can't do that, then we're going back to plan A, which is crying. Alright. And then I gotta tab into the game real quick. So let's get all of these fuckers. Oh. The gallery thief was in Mercutio's flat. Mercutio's murderer and the gallery thief are the same person. Ooh. Okay. Visitor might have wanted the photo. The visitor's intention might have been to locate the terrible photograph. Visitor might have wanted... Oh, wait. The thief wanted the photograph. The thief was at Mercurio's flat to steal the photograph, but found Mercurio instead and killed him in self-defense. Okay. So we've just learned something pretty big here. So where's our next goal? Walkthrough says to find a thing. Do I have... Yeah, I need this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So then... let's pin that. So the walkthrough says to look around for women dressed like this, so... God, this is gonna be fucking painful. Alright, let's hang around a little bit. Walk around, see what we can see what we can find. Is it literally just a random NPC? Afterward, you need to roam the streets and keep your eye open for a woman dressed in similar clothes as depicted on the pin drawing. They can be found in several areas of the map. Old City is the primary place to encounter them. Below is an example of where I found one, but it's just random luck. Oh, fuck you. I hate random luck. I'm gonna be stuck here for hours just trying to find this bitch. Alright, well, I guess we can hang out and have a little discussion while we look for this woman. Oh, wait, that might be her right there. Madam?
May I ask you something?
Of course. The streets have the information you seek.
Oh, well. John's redrawing of a pregnant girl. The scars on the girl's face seem to be from Iwi's ethnic group tribe. The only place where you can find Iwi's people in Cordona is the refugee camp located under the Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Okay, well that was fucking easy. I thought we were gonna be here for like ever. Alright, well shit. So what did it say I had to go to? Under Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Scaladio and Silverton. Oh, wait. Scaladio. Silverton. Victoria Bridge. Alright, cool. I know where I'm going now. Lovely. Yeah, no, I was half expecting to just be walking around for like an hour just trying to find an NPC. I guess they knew not to do that because that would be kind of stupid.
Of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Oh, hidden treasure. I'm not going to look for that right now, but who knows? Alrighty. Gotta say, The big difference between Old City or Old Town, whatever it's called in this place, is rather interesting. I am noticing some lag. Hopefully that's not on stream. Hopefully I'm not dropping frames, but it doesn't look like I am. No, that's not what I want. Let's lower some graphics. Let's set it just for shits and giggles. Let's get the lowest graphics we can possibly get. Let's see how bad this game can look. Honestly, that's actually not that bad. I've definitely played worse looking games. Oh, I am noticing I'm still dropping some frames every now and then. But I guess you can't really expect much. Did I already pass over the bridge? Am I stupid? I am stupid. I already passed over the bridge. Oops. Okay. So what's going on down under? Let's say...
Beasts!
Let's all get smoking, yeah. Damn. A white man where he doesn't belong. I wonder what he's doing.
Murderers!
They're completely livid. Murder. Beasts.
Sir, I am also white. You may speak with
Where do
me.
you think you're going? Speak with the chief.
Okay, who's the chief? Are you the chief?
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the current situation on behalf of City Hall. Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are, or you'll have to explain yourself to the police. I have full authority to request they detain you.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness on my case. Sherlock Holmes is my real name, though.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in, so please, step back.
Okay, let's do some observations here. Pale bags under eyes. Works indoors with poor lighting. Damn, he just like me for real. Slight mustache. Tries to appear older. Overdressed. Wants to look authoritative. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he is. Jesus. Homie's probably fucking sweating. Damp palms, sweating, stressed. Oh, so this motherfucker breaking under the heat. Clean shoes, sedentary. Tired pen pusher or dazed formalist? Ronald Harlow. Ronald Harlow is a pale young clerk who tries his best to oversee a refugee camp assigned to him by City Hall. He is not very happy with such a responsibility, but he always does things by the book and executes all tasks he is given. However, he lacks the experience to deal with problems outside his writing desk. He is attempting to look older than his years by growing a scant mustache. Pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he works at a poorly lit office, which he rarely leaves, judging by his clean and barely worn shoes. He craves to look authoritative by wearing smart clothes, but his look is out of place considering Cordona's weather. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is extremely stressed by being outside his comfort zone.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes, this whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Damn, Cordona 1, America 0. That's crazy.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every City Hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
Are the police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the island, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewksbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Okay, well, first things first. Let's get back in the drip. I will say, I do love that you have your own fucking outfit, and I just refuse to wear this, because this just looks so much cooler.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
God, for real. Imagine being, like, taken from your home, and then you're just forced to live under this bridge. Shit sucks, dude.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewksbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam.
Ooh.
A murder. big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
So we have another murder.
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's being questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years.
Oh,
Ever
I just
since
punched
these
my mic, I'm
refugees
sorry.
arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity.
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Okay.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body? 0.
Alright, so... Man's body was found in the camp according to Inspector Tewksbury... Wait, according to Inspector Tewksbury's version, based on what witnesses say, they saw from a bridge... Oh my god, I can't read. Based on what witnesses say they saw from a bridge, the man was killed by a refugee mob and thrown into a sewage canal. The inspector allowed me to look at the body and its possessions and come up with my own version of what happened. The intruder's body was lying in the sewage canal before the police dragged it out. The man had been stabbed in the chest.
Okay.
We're hanging out. We're having a good time. I mean, we're not having a good time when we're investigating another murder.
Detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
We're dealing with another murder, which we were just starting the first murder of Mercurio, or whatever his fucking name is. And now we have to solve another fucking murder. What the hell is happening in this fucking town, dude? I'm looking for what the walkthrough showed me. First clue is a bloody handprint on a small wooden bridge with the 9 marker. Okay, so like where? Oh, there it is. There we go.
Clearly a left handprint here. A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
Okay. Oh.
A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
Sign of a struggle, maybe?
Someone bled profusely here.
Okay. What are you looking at here, John? Bare footprint.
A man's footprint.
Okay.
A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
That'd be the same foot, I think. So we're probably dealing with two different people
Police boots.
here.
Always happy to trample evidence.
Okay, what else? What else? Didi, what are you doing in my laboratory? What is this?
A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
Okay.
Malpal, soaked with salt water. £1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
Huh. So this guy was probably a Brit, yeah? Is this the man? I would say it is, seeing as there's a fucking knife in his goddamn fucking chest. Jesus. Alright. Debris under fingernails.
Coal dust
coal
under the
dust.
nails. I don't see much coal around here.
Oh. Maybe you worked at a coal mine? That'd be my guess.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping John.
Okay, so he was limping. Let's take a look at that dagger. Damn. Sick ass dagger, though. Am I looking for something?
A steel dirk, sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers.
So, common among sailors and soldiers. Okay.
I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain.
Ooh, there's a neck tattoo.
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something? A violent death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
Okay. A lot of evidence here, but none of it's really connecting in my head. I guess that's why I'm not Sherlock Holmes.
Well, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment.
Maybe he was trying to fucking steal some bitch's pearls, like fucking Joe Chill or whatever his name is. Oh, more blood. This whole place is
The blood
covered in
sprayed
blood.
off the blade after the strike. No hint of blood or impact. It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
See, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Someone was dragged against their will.
Jeez. Wait. Hold on. Let me readjust my fucking sitting position. thug also visited Vogel's gallery. The dead man from the refugee camp was the same person who had broken into Vogel's gallery. Oh! Really? I didn't make that connection at all. Jesus.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Oh, so maybe if I help the guy, he can tell me. Cloth presumably clean.
Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Okay. Boiled water, clean.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Okay. It's over here. No. Oh. Aloe vera.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading. I've collected all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Okay. Chemical analysis. Okay, -2, 1, 2. Let me think. So I need... No, that's gonna... No. Get rid of that. So then I need you. It's gonna make it a 2. Then do that to make you -2. Need you. I'm a 1. Then you become a 2. Combiner. Boom. Boom. Another combiner. Boom. 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 Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Thank you.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water
John
as you
just
can.
appeared out of nowhere.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
All right. Okay. Hello. Boat? Unlikely.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
Okay.
If they find out about the passage.
Strong gate, unopened for a long time.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these
Find out about
grates.
the passage, everything will go to hell.
Okay. Ooh. What about this ladder? 8 feet. Too short.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Hmm. I don't know where I'm going.
We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Yeah, this place is kind of fucked.
If they find out about the passage, everything...
Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
If they find out about the passage...
So, where am I going? What am I doing? Hmm. So where is this? Oh. Cigarette butt.
A single Malpal butt.
Oh. Okay.
Roadman Cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Okay. So it was a case of cops being negligent, which is not surprising. Aha! Let's recreate this fucking crime scene, baby! Alright, what am I doing here? Let's see what shenanigans I can get up to. Yeah, that seems about right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's right.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade.
Oh.
However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Oh, John, you sassy bitch. Always got some shit to say. The thug came to the camp intending to kidnap a woman. He had the opportunity to kill her, but that wasn't his goal. Ooh. A henchman, not merely a thief. He is not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper. A henchman who takes on various roles. Oh, so he's probably working for someone then.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect her. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him, and judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself, but was unable to walk very far.
Sorry.
He ultimately
Loud
fell
ass
into
mic
the
stand.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You think one small clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Okay. Well, I did see that those two cops were saying something that I can eavesdrop on. Maybe I can listen in.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Find out what the passage is for. Police officers are worried that the situation with the dead body will put the camp into strict lockdown, and they will lose the money flow they were earning from their scheme.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sheriff. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Let's walk around, get some...
Is this familiar to you?
They often take us from the camps to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way we get a glimpse of freedom.
According to the refugees, some shady people regularly visit the camp and take refugees away with them to perform various work. The work is usually hard, but the refugees receive money and food. The girl was abused after she was supposedly taken to such work. Since then, the refugees decided not to allow their woman to be taken.
Was that depravity in the photograph one of the workplaces the refugees are taken to? And all the while the police look the other way. Ugh, typical.
Bro, for real. This is just like a real. This isn't a fun Sherlock Holmes romp. This is just like what happens in real life.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people?
Damn, alright.
Christ, Sherlock. Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Go off, Queen.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Alrighty. To the Mind Palace. The Defiler is a high-ranking official. Badges such as these are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. The Defiler from the photograph might be one. Oh. That doesn't lead to anything good.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see here.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
You still here?
Wait.
Your problem, not mine.
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scalario. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland. His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
So we have a name, Mr. Bernadotti. We haven't hit a dead end yet.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This
You're
wasn't the
disturbing
first
a
time
hornet's
someone
nest here, son.
entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Okay. Well, you can always go for this, because, like, what do we know about the guy? Curio's place, we found a photograph of a vile act perpetrated on a young woman by a debauched man. John has sketched the abuser for a reference depicting him in a red suit with a tail. Nayla drew a peculiar cross-shaped badge she saw on the debaucher's chest. Badges like this are usually awarded to British high-ranking officials. Not many of those visit Cordona, let alone work on the island. We could try City Hall. We definitely could try City Hall. I just gotta remember where City Hall even is. Chronicle. City Hall. Can I fast travel now? Yes, I can. To City Hall!
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Ernie.
Alrighty. Where am I headed? I don't remember. I don't remember where I go. Or what I do. Probably here. What's up, bro? Oh, wrong thing. So, officials. British. Occupations. Thomas Norton. Thomas Norton, born in 1840 in London, graduated from the University of Oxford in 1864. In 1869, started working at the Home Office as a secretary. In 1875, took a position as a military commissioner in India. Honored by the Queen herself with the Order of the Bath in 1877. On March 1st, 1878, he was appointed as the British envoy in Cardona with his own cabinet in the City Hall. Okay. So he's someone in City Hall. Oy, doesn't look good for Cardona. So, who is he? Hold on. Thomas Norton. British envoy. Okay. There he is. Thomas Norton. What's up, fucker?
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Let's observe yo bitch ass. Red eyes. Didn't sleep last night. Facial hair. No time to shave. Rumpled clothes. Stays at work late? Order of the Bath. Well worn. Never removed. Ooh. Sir, you are aware that there's, like, wine, possibly, on your hand? I'm going to say wine in hopes that it's not what I think it is. Red stain. Wine? Red wine stain on the wrist and his unshaven face indicate a lazy attitude towards his duties. The Order of the Bath looks quite worn. The man is proud of it and never takes it off. Wrinkled clothes and red eyes may mean that he didn't return home last night. Instead of work, this man would rather lose himself in depravity and alcohol. We know that's not true, but I get an achievement if I do this, so...
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
On my way here, I was wondering whether you might regret what you did. I tried my best to retain at least a shred of faith in humanity. I had hoped that you would hear her scream, see her face in your dreams, or at least once ask yourself how Naylor might feel.
Who?
Neither of my hopes were fulfilled.
Why are you here?
Punch him in the face.
You defiled a girl who was with child. Don't even pretend that you regret what took place. Do you wonder why I came here? It is because I am disgusted with people like you, and the only way in my mind to rid the world of your ilk is to see you hanging from the gallows.
All right, all right. Is it about money, as you said in the letter? I have it, all right? There's no need for violence.
I've never written a single word to you. As you can see, I have a more direct approach.
That letter, it wasn't from you. So what do you want?
Answers, to start with.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr...
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr...
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, British envoy in Cardona on a military mission. So,
massive
where do we start?
Pervert.
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. and I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from me?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it. I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault?
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt
Only
to hide
sexually
the crime,
assaulting women.
is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position. Yet, here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes. And I'm no exception.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
Mercurio.
He's an
that's what
artist,
it is.
right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio?
Well, him, yes. I thought he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the Crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
Let me see. What am I doing here?
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all. Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Okay. All refugees are victims of the system. The situation they are in must and can be mended. The envoy's interest in the photograph is pragmatic. If he obtains it, nothing will threaten his reputation. The British envoy violated Nayla, the refugee, during the party. Were the photograph of the crime to be released, it could ruin his career, or perhaps I could use that leverage to help the refugee camp. Merciless justice. The envoy can be neither trusted nor forgiven for what he did. Humiliation and ostracization, I can't even read that, from an outraged Cordona are the least he deserves. Give the photograph to Vogel so he can make everything public. Thomas Norton is a debaucher who has committed a terrible act. Even though he deserves to be brought to justice, I cannot overlook the opportunity to do greater good. Give the envoy the photograph in exchange for the refugees' legislation. But what about everything to do with fucking the tattoo? Can we still explore that? Because that's like a whole other side to the fucking thing. Or would that just lead me back to where I am? I have no idea. Let's head to the police archives real quick so I can at least see if I have to do this. Or if I can do this, rather.
He's even been...
Archive. So, smuggling, suspects, Scalario. Niccolo Bernardotti, born 1834, is a businessman and patron well known in Cordona. The founder and owner of the Bernardotti Company, Ltd., established 1873. Main office, Southern Eastern Scalario, Bazaar Road, near the crossing with Roman Road. Mr. Bernardotti was brought in for questioning on February 13th, 1876, after a tip-off from one of our anonymous sources. The source provided information that points to Mr. Bernardotti's connection to the smuggling of liquors and items of antique art between British colonies Cordona and the rest of the United Kingdom. People allegedly working for Mr. Bernardotti's company were previously linked to a number of unlawful activities, including robbery, violence, racketeering, and blackmailing. Mr. Bernardotti was called in for questioning as a witness since there is no tangible evidence available to serve any charges. During the questioning carried out by myself and Officer Booth, Mr. Bernardotti claimed to be unaware of any operations and facts provided by our source. No information could be obtained on his activities before he moved to Britain, documented or otherwise. As Mr. Bernardotti claims, up until 1873, he lived in Sicilia, Italy, where he had a vending business until he moved to London and began importing goods. Conclusion: it is not possible to incriminate Mr. Bernardotti with anything connected to the case. Inspector Herbert Ryder.
An impressive slice of life. The police had a lot on him, and at the same time, nothing at all. Amateurs.
Well, at least now we know about Mr. Bernardotti's location. We don't know where he lives, but we know where his business is. Southeastern Scalario, Bazaar Road, near the crossing with Roman Road. I'm looking. No, that's not where I want. That's the police station. Is this it right here?
He's even been putting up posters.
Let's go. I wonder if I can even finish this part of the quest up, or... I don't know.
Refresh your interior.
He's even been putting up posters.
Say this is a very morally ambiguous quest. Either I don't bring in the fucking abuser and I instead force him to help the entirety of the refugee camp, or I bring him in but the refugees' situation remains the same. I don't know which one I want to go with. I might go with giving it to the envoy so that he can help the camp. But honestly, I have no idea.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
They're refugees from the camp.
Okay. So now that I'm here... Oh, shit. Hold on. Put on your detective clothes before talking to the guard at the entrance. Alright, well. To wear this fucking outfit. I mean, I will say this is definitely not the worst outfit ever, but I definitely prefer him in the coat that I have him in.
That's
John,
our way in, Sherry.
John, you really do like just teleporting.
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm investigating a robbery, and Mr. Bernadotte may be just the man to help me with...
You a copper?
I have nothing to do with the police.
Mr. Bernadotte isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away, or you'll never walk again. Capito?
It's in Mr. Bernadotte's best interest to...
1...
I'm gonna hit him.
I did try to resolve this peacefully.
There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted the achievement.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Oh, shit. fuck him up, Sherlock.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
I definitely like this style of combat where, you know, you're not just straight up shooting people, but instead you're allowing yourself to incapacitate somebody. Oh shit.
Time to knock this guy out.
Damn!
No more.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't.
The snuff's ready.
Dodge this!
Overcome him. Don't.
I couldn't miss the party.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Terribly sorry. Take a rest, my friend.
Though this is a very jank
You until next
system, I will admit.
Ow! Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Alright. So now that I'm here, what do I do now? Fuck.
Sherry, look. This seems familiar.
Chat, to be on the safe side, I'm going to close the game footage. Because if I remember correctly, this painting actually shows like a woman getting fucked. And I don't know if I could show it on stream. So hopefully that's not the case. But I'll describe what's happening.
Let's see what's hidden there.
Oy, 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 I was right. This is bad. I don't even know if I can, like, describe it. This is just awful, horrible.
Vogel's stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
Yeesh. Bro, cover the painting back up, please.
No, sir. Don't hurt me.
It's all right. I won't harm you.
Like you didn't harm the folks on the way here?
An amazing piece of culture. I imagine many collectors and museums would be interested in having it.
Okay, so a giant statue. V.H. Grindley Flow Blue Tableware.
V.H. Grindley Flow Blue Tableware.
Thank you, Sherlock, for saying exactly what I just said. The fuck? Oy.
A Dogon statue from West Africa. A century old at least. Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa. This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotte Company Limited.
Is it limited? Is that what LTD means?
Don't come any closer.
Alright, I think we're good. Oh, wrong thing.
Go ahead. make my day.
Righto. Yes. Yep. Well, excuse me, sir. I think I hear... I've got to... It's better I leave.
Whoa. Oh, wow. That was as if somebody put my words in your mouth.
Hello. Cordona Chronicle, Zeppelin-related front page. What?
I suppose it's Mr. Bernadotte with our fine governor. "1875. It's taken a few years back. John, how many people in Cordona have a photograph with the governor, do you think?
You definitely don't have one.
Okay. Readjust my sitting position a little bit.
Please don't shoot me. I have a family.
A lot of paperwork, legal, waybills. Expensive paper, invitation to ball, city hall emblem. Okay.
So, you've cut through all the guards just to talk to me. Then come here, and we shall talk.
Photograph of little girl, relative? Doubt it. Quite a collection.
Whenever you're ready. I'd hate to intrude.
God damn it. Oh. Gang tattoo, different from the others. Wedding ring, so he's married. Oh, excuse me. Hardened hands, doesn't shun dirty work. Damaged skin, had Pelagra? Holstered pistol, cold-blooded. Huh. I don't know. Probably ruthless crime lord. Niccolo Bernadotte is a cruel gang leader who isn't afraid of getting his hands dirty to show off his position of power. A hard worker in his youth, Bernadotte grew hatred towards the world around him. He continually expects trouble and is always ready to make some. Raised in a poor family, he had to work in the fields from a young age. This led to his suffering from pellagra? Sorry. The effects of which still show on his skin. He refuses to hide this under fancy clothes, that he might always remember where his motives and identity were born. Bernadotte and his men have different tattoos in the same style. The tattoos are most probably a code that represents different ranks within a tightly structured and secretive criminal organization.
Bad news. The thug you sent to the refugee camp only succeeded in stabbing himself. His next and final journey will be to the morgue.
Hold your horses. Who the hell are you?
Sherlock Holmes. And you are Niccolo Bernadotte, a smuggler, kidnapper, and notorious cutthroat, among other things.
Few men would dare waltz into my office and address me like that. You are either overconfident or unintelligent. This is private property. Give me one reason why I should not shoot you on the spot. I am sure my friends at the station would call it self-defense.
Emily I8D joined.
Hi, Emily. What you doing? What you up to?
Pain. Suffering.
Fair enough. Alright.
As I said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and save her. The ensuing scuffle resulted in the man's accidental suicide. He sported the same tattoo as your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a resemblance to the one on your neck. Care to explain what business your man had with this woman?
You have no idea what you are talking about. I can assure you this was no kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident. One I am not responsible for.
For what reason was your man there if not to abduct her?
Why would I answer? You are yet to justify your presence in the slightest.
I was hired, privately, to investigate the recent theft of a painting from an art gallery. My investigation led me to a man from your organization, and thus, to you, Mr. Bernadotti.
That is quite a stretch. Why would I need to steal a painting when I could buy anyone I wanted?
Interestingly enough, I spotted the stolen painting in your storeroom.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise. I presume you were hired by the owner of the gallery. Tell them to contact me, and we'll sort out the situation. So, this painting is why you broke into my office.
I did like this thing, but now
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know the name
It
Boniface
sucks.
Mercurio?
I do not.
Mercurio was a local artist. Recently, a man
Bernadotti
broke
guy's
into his
kind of a
apartment,
scumbag.
placed
Don't
him,
fuck with him
and killed him.
personally.
The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
Why you do this?
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself.
So many words, so little action. When you barged into my office, Mr. Holmes, I got the impression you wanted to talk business. Now I see you had come just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes next. I have enough evidence to conclude that the gallery thief, the artist's killer, and the dead man in the camp are all the same person.
Your time is almost up, Mr. Holmes.
Before you draw your gun, there is one final detail I am yet to mention. The young woman your man was tasked to collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows the attacker's face.
Finally. That's why you're here, Mr. Holmes.
Dude, if it gets to
You have
midnight
the
and it's
photograph.
still not good, I'm
It
just
is
gonna
what your
turn
man
it
was
in
after when he
broken.
broke into Mercurio's apartment, and it is what you're after too, isn't it, Mr. Bernadotti?
I feel like
You have the
that's
photograph
fair.
with you. How much do you want for it?
I am not naive enough to carry it with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
I must admit, I'm rather impressed by how comprehensively you have pursued this matter. And so, you deserve the honest answer. My business dealings are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true professional.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most
You know what?
trivial
I'm
of
just gonna have
ends.
crappy pictures of this,
Money.
and it's just gonna
In
have to work.
response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting
JJ.
and the photograph.
Hold on, this guy's talking.
Eliminating
I want-
Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And
When
rather
this
than
cutscene's done.
extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how much do you want for the image?
I could not help but appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your storeroom. You have rather diversified your business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes. Not all smuggling is immoral. I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers. And furthermore, I supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a lifeline. Without them, they would starve. The tax on cargo is often so absurd that it would be more profitable to simply sink your ship than dock it in the harbor. And trust me, I am speaking from experience.
Okay.
Why did you send your man to remove the woman from the camp?
Without a photograph, her testimony was the next best thing. Securing her was in everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us.
How your game
I
been?
did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
Did you?
What's up?
How's your game been?
It's good. I'm investigating a case right now, which I have basically everything settled. I've figured out. So
I saw
just wanna
refugees
finish talking
from
to
the
this
camp
guy.
at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made certain arrangements with City Hall and the police. Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
I have heard no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
Why should I give you the photograph?
Just name your price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotte. Perhaps you could improve conditions for the refugees. Give them a chance for a better life.
Ha! I do have connections, Mr. Holmes, but help the whole camp? You are asking too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home outside the camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it, don't you agree? And as for her abuser, he will serve me as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
Okay. System suffers. All refugees are victims of the system. The situation they are in must and can be mended. Nella was violated and very nearly kidnapped. First of all, I must make sure that she and her baby are secured. What do you think here, Emily? What do you think is the good call here? So let me lore dump as to what's happened, right? So this guy named Werner Vogel has an art gallery, right? A guy broke in, stole a painting. That painting was then found at this other artist, Mercurio's place. We go in there and we find Mercurio's dead. The painting then depicts a man violating a woman, and the woman is part of this refugee camp that was taken from Africa, right? Another man at the fucking... Another man at the camp accidentally died trying to kidnap the same woman, right? So we know this guy, Thomas Norton, is the guy who violated Nayla, but we also know that he is a man of power. If we give him the photograph, he will help the refugee camp, but Nayla does not get justice. We could give it to this guy, Bernadotte, who We'll make sure that the envoy suffers. We'll help Nayla, but the refugee camp stays in its current position. Or we give it to Vogel. The envoy gets caught. He suffers, but the refugee camp stays the same. I think I'm going to give it to the envoy in hopes that he'll fix the refugee camp or make their lives better, but what do you think?
Same or what?
What's up?
What's wrong with the refugee camp?
It's just severely underfunded, and it's just a bunch of people who are like... They were, like, smuggled from Africa, and the boat they were smuggled on isn't there anymore. So they're just kind of forced to live under a bridge. Because they don't want to... They're kind of, like, dragging their feet on whether or not, like, they want to accept them as citizens of Cordona.
JJ, if you give it to the envoy person, won't the people just keep getting kidnapped?
Would they? They were just trying to kidnap her, just that one person.
But why?
You know, it's funny, I don't really remember why. Let me see if I can find... Let me see here. His aim was to take a refugee woman out of the camp. It's not telling me why they wanted to kidnap her. I think I'm going to give it to the envoy because then he helps the refugee camp. I don't think someone's going to try and kidnap her again. And even if they do, the rest of the refugee camp is protecting her, so she's not alone.
Okay, do you want to see my crappy website?
Sure.
I got 2 of them. One of them's not really finished. The other one's finished for now, and I'm not changing it, so the teacher can suck it up.
Alright,
So
what
this
am I
is the
looking
one
at?
I'm working on, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the one I finished. Look at my crappy pictures. I couldn't figure it out, so I just let it be. And I can't use copyright images, so I had to make Canva, like, AI create all of these.
Hey.
Because Skyrim is on, like, ultra lockdown copyright.
Mm-mm.
So I have random dragon scales, a mountain, and a fake medieval town. So...
Ugh.
Yeah.
So that was one of them? Did you say there was 2?
Yeah, here's the second one.
Mm-mm.
I'm not very
Dang.
far on it. I just started.
What are you making?
Skyrim.
Chat, she's remaking Skyrim. She's making
No,
it
no,
browser based.
No. I'm making a website that tells about Skyrim and the towns that have houses. Is the project.
But anyways, I'm going to give the photograph to the envoy. Thomas Norton is a debaucher who has committed a terrible act. Even though he deserves to be brought to justice, I cannot overlook the opportunity to do greater good. Give the envoy the photograph in exchange for the refugees' legislation. Yes. I want to do that.
You can leave through it.
White
If you want to.
Alright, get these dork-ass clothes off my fucking Sherlock. Let me dress real epic-like. Yeah. Alright. Back to City Hall. More like Shitty Hall, am I right? Oh, Thomas? I have returned.
Have you thought it all through?
Almost. The refugees, what will happen to them?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here in this fancy office if I didn't know how to pull the right strings. In fact, it's the only thing I know. The local governor will receive a decree signed by the House of Lords containing a request to patriate the refugees in the name of the Crown.
From where did you gain such influence?
I never asked you how you found the photograph. So don't ask the magician how he performs his tricks.
But how can I believe you?
Ugh. I presume you do believe in my selfishness. The initiator of the refugee salvation will be none other than the British envoy, savior and protector of those in need. It's a win situation for me, too. Now, what about the photograph?
Instantaneously.
You deserve to be punished, but the greater good is what matters here.
Ugh.
I won't bargain it for justice for Naylor.
I'm glad that this situation is over.
It will be over when you settle the matter of the refugees.
You have my word, Mr. Holmes.
All right. Well, Werner, hopefully you weren't pissed about my decision.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new about the theft?
I've brought news, but not all.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh,
My
he's
back
dead.
hurts, and
How
I'm
very
ready
droll,
for this
Mr.
to be
Holmes.
over.
One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
I found the painting, but I could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
In Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then. What happened to your crusade of truth? Was it not that important after all?
No truth will satisfy you, Mr. Vogel.
It was not an attack, Mr. Holmes. If you've chosen not to tell me, I respect your intention. But it is just rather boring, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I am told it belonged to your mother.
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm fine. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what you have procured.
Hey, $80, baby. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to the manor. So let me quickly move back to where I was. Alrighty. Back to the manor. Where's the manor? There it is. Oh my god, I almost dropped my fucking water bottle. Big ass. Man, who the fuck you is?
Do exercise some restraint, Mr. Holmes. Find the who's and we'll handle the whys.
Oh, you're that guy who... Yeah. Okay.
It's a bizarre object. and yet oddly familiar.
Kind of cool, I guess. A memory.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary. I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
Go off, King.
I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Man, fuck you, Minecraft. Get out of here. Posh ass motherfucker. Wait, what am I doing now? This. Wood straight smooth.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
What is this? Female fishtail mysterious.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Oh.
Impossible. It must have been something else.
Dry skeleton rock.
Oh,
it was the
that
statue.
mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
Someone else was around. What you mean by that, bro? Family member.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
Tool glass
I inspected it
observation.
with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
Other people joined us? What do you mean? People, loud voices, workers?
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that. Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her Cabinet of Curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
That's funny.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
The full plate armor of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armor is armor, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
What's in here? A whole bunch of shit. What is this?
The Tulpa. Studies in Tibetan Mentalism.
Oh.
An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Probably your mom, seeing as this was her curiosity cabinet or whatever it was called. Torn diploma. Torn diploma found in the Cabinet of Curiosities. That's what it was. Someone deliberately ripped it into several pieces. Reassembled and translated, the diploma reads, on behalf of the board of the University of Geneva, Switzerland, we, rectors of the university, noting that Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the test required by the laws and regulations, confer on him the degree of Doctor of Medicine with the rights and prerogatives to so attached.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
No idea. Otto Richter's personal notes. Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject to explore some of my theories. I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. It is my belief that reliving that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. I'm confident in my hypothesis and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I will be able to also examine the hereditary of psychological traits, be they competencies or disorders. It is already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. It appears that the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder son, it seems that the boy suffers from ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John. Okay, yes, we knew this. We know John's not real. Letter from Otto's brother. My dear brother, I heard you recently arrived on Cordona. Have you come to see me? I do miss our evening conversations, even if we never agreed in our opinions. Cordona is home to a stunning new art gallery, which I visit every Thursday. Meet me there. Oh, and do not seek Klaus. I left that name behind. He left that name behind.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets. The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
Ooh, cool
I
shield.
remember these. We used them to spar together until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons.
The fuck? What is this? I want to read that. 1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Okay, but what is it? Okay. What is this?
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace Dioram.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
I see what the reference is, game. I get it. Letter from the judge. Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with that personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your... were it not for your keen eye and sharp mind. Rest assured, should our paths cross again, once again, you will be greeted by a grateful friend. His Honor, Judge McDougal. Damn, imagine unironically being named McDougal.
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Reliable and driven.
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting.
Okay. Ooh. Hello.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Oh. Oh, I guess I never looked at this. Oops.
Dated 24th of April, 1869. Carefully opened.
Court summons. Mr. Mycroft Holmes, the Cordona City Hall writes to inform you that the trial of Dr. Otto Richter in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes has been assigned to His Honor Judge McDougal. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you as a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richter. You must present yourself at the Criminal Court of Cordona on the dates listed over leaf.
I'm starting to remember something.
Haha, suspicious psychiatrist. Mycroft did not like the methods of Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. God, what is... Am I getting ass blasted by a fucking... Whoa! My controller almost fucking fell. Cozy blanket.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, what?
Could you warn me when it's like 11 p.m.?
Memory comes back.
If you know
He snuck about watching him.
I mean, I don't plan on streaming much longer.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Because around then, I'm just gonna say good enough and fix all the things that are broken before I have to turn it in.
Male uniform.
He opened the door to the postman, and they exchanged documents. If it was a real postman, of course.
Up the stairs. Log fire crackle.
Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if... A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it? I think this is what we're looking for.
Okay. Let's see what fun eccentricities we can find in Mycroft's fucking desk. Mycroft, you dirty boy, you better not be hiding 1880s Playboy in here.
We made it. So what's there?
Single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Whoa.
Not let me get out of this random pop-up.
Bro's got whiskey from the Queen? Have a bottle of fine single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favorite drink. We found it locked in the drawer of the desk in the curiosity cabinet among a pile of important documents. Remarkably, it seems that the whiskey was a gift of Her Majesty Queen Victoria herself. Holy shit, dude. Alright. Fucking Minecraft. Didn't know homie had that much motion.
Otto Richter. This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Otto Richter is 45 years old, Born to a respected family in Bern, Switzerland, unmarried, no heirs. Medical practitioner. Graduated from the University of Geneva, Switzerland. Graduation was postponed a year due to a minor scandal on one of his placements. Parents died of cholera in 1863. Only remaining family is a half-brother, Klaus, age 35. Present whereabouts of Klaus Richter unknown. Last seen on Cordona. Okay.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Okay. Old ladder,
I
last
used this
shelf.
ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
Hmm.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
Okay. Otto's books, unstable
Books and papers
position.
from the table somehow ended up on the floor. It's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Alright, so let's see. That doesn't seem right. As much as I kind of wish it was.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
The curious conversation. It all happened shortly after the incident in Violet's room on April 9th. Sherry decided to play with artifacts in the Cabinet of Curiosities, and of course I went in with him. As a result, we became unintentional witnesses to an argument between Mycroft and Otto Richter. Sherlock's brother was angry. He was sure that Dr. Richter had done something dubious to their mother and that it had backfired. He called Otto a charlatan.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out.
Let's, you British bastard.
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here. Hurry up and let's see what's inside.
Invitation from Vogel. Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm waiting for you at Kurt and Mencio's mansion at Turquoise Lane across from Cordona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Come at once if inconvenient, come anyway. Always your friend, VV. P.S. I sent you the appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complication. I hope uncomplications. I hope it fits.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
I don't like where this is going. Oh, dog, what is this? Dog. I look like a cultist. What the fuck? Vogel, what fucking type of shit are you getting me into, dude? Nah, take that shit off. another peek at Ice Cream John. We love to see it. Well, I'm gonna check out what fucking cult shit fucking Vogel's gotten me into next time. I'm gonna end stream there. It seems like a good place to end it. Let me just clear this shit out because notifications got me bothered always. Save my game. Sacrificial lamb. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck are we about to do, bro? Alright, chat. Let's find someone to raid. Alrighty.
I mean, you really weren't joking when you said not much longer.
Yeah. It's almost 10, though. Let's see, who's streaming right now?
What changed color of the letters?
Nat's streaming and Money is streaming. Let's raid Nat. We're gonna raid Nat. We're gonna say hi. It's gonna be a good old grand old time. Of course, Twitch is being a little slow. Alright, chat. Let's raid. I will be back tomorrow with some more Hollow Knight. Until then, goodbye.